general reading. Let's just see what's going on, what's going to come out here. We've got the Grim Reaper showing up. It says the end, it's over, no second chances. Look at how the light came out. Okay, right as I was going to set that down, just highlighting Grim Reaper energy here. And love. Okay, a breakup. I heard breakup, but I didn't want to say it just in case because I wasn't sure if this was going to be a love reading. So, I think it might be. Let's dive in. It may not resonate with every single person that's watching, okay? Let's go. And this might not represent like a whole chapter of your relationship or anything. It could be a scene, a moment, okay? I don't know. We've got forgiveness being highlighted here in the connection space. I gotta move on. I gotta go. All right? I'm sorry, but I'm out. All right, that's what's going on. In 3D, look at this. Still walking away. It's foggy. I don't really know where I'm going. All right? I just know I gotta go. I gotta get out of this. All right. 5D energy, soul energy, the star. All right. Hope. It says hope showed up like a soft little miracle. All right. Our hidden energy, message from the universe here. We've got the devil, some shadow energy showing up there. And your final outcome, death, the Grim Reaper. All right. That is an end. It's also a 3D physical transformation. So there's some kind of physical transformation happening here. It says, I shed the whole era like it was nothing. I just said, I wasn't sure if this was a whole chapter of your love story or maybe just a scene, a moment in time. According to this death card, it's a whole era. Done. Done. Being transformed. We're moving on to something new, something different, something better. The Emperor here. The mental story. So the Emperor shows up. A little self-righteous, actually, with the Hierophant here. A little self-righteous energy from that Emperor. All right, so Divine Masculine showing up. A little self-righteous. Okay. Let's dive in here into the walking away. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I'm out. Okay? I'm gonna walk across the desert. I see mountains in the distance. There's nothing else here. Maybe there's some water there. I can't really tell. But I'm out. I gotta go. I'm moving on. All right. 8 Cups is about walking away from things that no longer serve you. Here we are outside. 5 coins. That is outside in the cold. Either you or them. Okay? Judgment. I called it. All right? You're saying here, I called it. I'm out. I'm out. You fight with me all you want. There's a rejection or some kind of pushback. Just no. Okay? Gone. Done. There's no coming back from that. There's no coming back from death. It is an end. It is also a new beginning, right? There is no coming back from it. Not the same. Not the same. Think about, okay, well, let's go with literal death, okay? If you want to come back the same, you're not. You can't come back from death. You'd be a zombie, right? Something like that. Okay. All right. I don't want to guide you too far into that idea. All right. I can go. Never mind. Let's go. 3D, 3 of Wands. This is what's going on out loud in your real life here. It's foggy. Don't know where I'm going. Don't know where I'm going. I'm following a path. There's path there. It's foggy. Destination unknown. All right, we've got a new beginning here with the Ace of Coins. There's the Queen of Coins and communication about a new beginning here. An offer. Somebody made you an offer. Maybe it could be a job offer. It also could be that was the dog. It also could be a love offer, an engagement of sorts, okay? This is the queen of the physical world showing up in your physical position here. So receiving something valuable, something that means something to her, to you, being communicated and moved forward with. Okay. So I'm looking over here at our Emperor showing up a little self-righteous, right? Almost like, oh, she's definitely going to say yes. All right? Like totally avoiding and deflecting from all the things in the past or that were behind him, right? Just completely deflecting. She'll get over it. I'll just flash her this coin, flash something in front of her, and she'll fall for it. She'll accept it. Okay, I'm seeing somebody saying no to that. You can't distract me with shiny things. Okay, that's what this feels like. That's what I'm hearing. Let's go here. We'll go deeper, you guys. That's not the end of the story here. We'll go deeper, especially with that 3D energy. Okay, which remember there is free will. People are who they are. Okay. Like just because the energy is saying somebody's gonna propose or flash something shiny in front of you and kind of lure you in a certain direction doesn't mean you have to say yes or no. Just because a tarot reading said you were probably going to say no and walk away doesn't mean you should. Make your own decisions. There's free will. Okay, this person might not have anything flashy to flash in front of you. They might literally, it could be so many things. I don't know who I'm talking to. All right. Okay. Let's get into the 5D energy. Hope showed up like a soft little miracle. All right. Confusion, 7 cups. There's the Hierophant. There's that self-righteous kind of energy we were feeling under the surface over there. And there's the Emperor. The Emperor and the Hierophant. I just said the Emperor and the Hierophant right there. Hope showed up like a soft little miracle. This Emperor showed up. And now I feel like I'm being catapulted in a different direction or a very specific direction. I don't know. 7 cups, I don't know how I feel. There's so many paths laid out before me, so many options in front of me. How do I know which one to take? And I don't know. Go towards what you want. 9 cups here. All right. You leave things. This is 8 cups. This was walking away from things that no longer serve me and going towards the things that do. Things I want. I want that 10th cup is what I want. And there's a Knight of Cups right there. There's the 10th cup right there. Being brought. Being sought, I heard. Okay. Brought or sought. Who knows which direction it's going in. We got a fly. All right. And a kitty nearby, which in moments she's probably going to jump on the table, just so you know. That's not me being psychic. That is just my very annoying Persephone cat. Let's go here. The devil, the shadow self, it says. It says, I lost myself for a minute there. All right. The devil, some hidden, darker energy here. Yeah, it got me looking at that Grim Reaper up there, too. There's a fight or a competition. Yeah, the energy is the same. Yes, the energy is the same. Fighting versus competition. There's something there. All right, I don't know. 5 wands, 5 cups, and 6 coins. This is a very aggressive attitude coming to an abrupt end. This is somebody getting their ass handed to them. Yeah, that somebody You maybe getting your ass handed to you, being humbled maybe. Not getting a whole lot of humility showing up here. It is a little touch of that self-righteous masculine energy. Somebody getting their ass handed to them. Excuse me, kitty. Oh, she's knocking stuff over. All right. Yep, there he is. The king that cannot be humbled. The King of Wands. Using his wand to manifest some kind of emotional lesson. It's a little bit of a lesson. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Don't worry, guys. We may need to go deeper. Let's just see. Let's finish it out here with our potential outcome. Don't forget about free will. Okay? We're not forgetting. All right? Free will to take a knee and humble one's self, or stick with the ego and keep on pushing. Okay? Free will. Let's go to this death. Shed a whole era like it was nothing. I walked away from that shit like it was nothing. All right, I feel a little strength showing up here, you guys. Little bit of attitude. Okay, we've got a Hangman, a Knight of Wands, and yeah, the Chariot. So we are moving forward, moving on, moving forward. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm all done with this something. What is it? Is it a situation? Is it a love idea, a relationship? Is it a job? Is it, I don't know. Okay? But I'm out of here. Yeah, okay. I'm out of here. I'm just done. I'm just out. Okay? And I don't feel a whole lot of sadness and grief. I do feel a touch of regret. Just regret that it took so long for me to get out of here or get out of this situation. But it's temporary. That regret is so temporary, because once you've moved on or reached the next part of some kind of destination here, okay, think of it like a road trip. Okay, we're going to go from Connecticut to California. We are going to go from coast to coast. Well, you're not going to get there in one shot. All right, we're taking a road trip. You're going to have to stop every 300 to 400 miles and fill up your gas tank, take a rest, stretch your legs. All right, so you've got many destinations on the way to the destination itself. This is a stop along the way. This is not the end result here. This is not California. This is Pennsylvania. All right. Let's go here. Let's see what's going to come out here. And then I think I want to talk to the universe. I want to get a little bit of a trajectory for you, I think. Right? So using that road trip idea, let's transfer it over to a relationship. Okay. This might not be the one. Okay. That one is actually many. Okay. I had to learn a hard lesson from this guy and that guy and that guy. Oh, just so I could learn about myself, gather strength, move forward, and find the one. Okay. There is no one. There is just many. You're the one. Okay? I want you to remember that. You are the one. Everyone else teaching you about how to be you to the fullest, to the max. All right. Sometimes those lessons are really hard. Really hard. Sometimes some of them, you get a flat tire. Okay, sometimes you blow your whole fucking engine on that road trip and you got to get a rental car or, okay? You guys, I think you know what I'm talking about. I don't need to over-explain. Okay, let's see what we got. Got something unknown here. What do we know? I focused on you instead of my pain. It's too late. I lied to you. I didn't see any lies. I didn't see any. It's that self-righteous motherfucking energy. I didn't lie to you. I did not lie to you. I twisted my words around. I manipulated you a little bit, all right? I focused on you instead of my pain. It's too late. I lied to you. What don't we know here? Trust. It's safe to trust something here. Something. I'm going to go with you. It's safe to trust your gut. It's safe to trust your own instincts. All right. Now let's talk to the universe. And why don't we get inside of death here? Let's get inside of whatever it is that has ended or is ending. And let's get inside of that and say, right to that Grim Reaper. Hey, Grim Reaper, what's on your mind? What are you thinking? What are your thoughts here? You're too good for me. Okay. Let's get in the heart space. How are you feeling emotionally? What's going on in the emotions, in the feelings department? Okay. You get me? I can't stop thinking about you. Something looping around in your brain here. In your heart. Looping around in your heart. I said brain because this guy's like rubbing his forehead. You know, yeah, something in your mind. I'm too good for you. You're too good for me. You guys, I misspoke again, like twice here. That's not for no reason. Jealousy. I didn't even see that. I said it. I did it again, you guys. Freudian slips are not for no reason. You're too good for me is what the card says. But what I said was, I'm too good for you. I can't stop thinking about that. I'm too good for you. You get me? I'm too good for you. I'm jealous. There's jealousy in the heart space. All right. And maybe that, I don't know. Let's go 3D. Let's see how, yeah, action. Grim Reaper energy. All right. How are you showing up out loud in reality for whoever is watching? Okay. How are you showing up here? I want you to want me. Is this what's ending? Did I say? Okay. And you're not seeing something here. You're not seeing something right in front of you. Right in front of you, out loud, in your real life, in reality. You're not seeing something right in front of you. What aren't you seeing? I want you to want me. Okay? But there's jealousy in the heart space. Something conflicting going on in the mind that's looping around the heart. Okay? I can see this energy. I'm not sure I'm giving it the right words. Where do we want to go? Okay, we want a little bit of advice is what I think before we go. Just some advice from the universe, not specifically from the Grim Reaper. Here comes the kitty cat. I told you. That's fine. We're almost done, Persephone. You can stay. Let's ask the universe for some advice here. Let's just see what comes out. I don't know. Guidance, moving forward. Look at that. I said guidance and moving forward, and we've got a boat. It's a canoe. It's very slow. It's slow. Very, very slow. Okay? But we've got two people on the canoe. It's a 6 of Swords, by the way. 2 people on a canoe. And actually, this guy's not even using a paddle. He's using a stick. I also heard it could be a staff or a wand. Okay, it depends on where you are at on your timeline. This could be it could be a wand if you're the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands here. All right, just a stick you're throwing around and you had to grab and use, or a staff if you're the old wise man, the hermit. Okay, something here about moving on. It's time to move on. Guidance, moving forward. That is the advice. Move on, move forward, and keep going. You guys, I'm going to leave it there. Hit that thumb, leave a comment, subscribe. If you need a personal reading, there's always a link.